What's up, guys? I am gonna give you a quick Diwali fitness master lesson just to get you out of this kind of hectic weekend, keep your head above water, and still enjoy and live your best life because this is real life. So just getting right into it, how do you enjoy the sweets and snacks without going off track? So the goal you have to think in your head is don't just skip sweets. It has to be intentional. You can still enjoy what you have in front of you without regret because we also have to make sure you have a good and healthy relationship with sweets, with foods. Otherwise, you're always stuck in this anxiety and guilt, and you have to get out of that. So, the way around this, before you even get to, let's say, evening and you start having sweets, front load your protein early in the day. Right now, it's Sunday morning. I just had egg whites. Do I want egg whites first thing in the morning? Not really. I would love something else, but I need to make sure I get my protein in, so egg whites in the morning. You can also just do eggs if it's easier for you. I did egg whites because I might eat more sweets than you tonight, so I need to shave off a little extra calories and fats and put it towards other things. But that's just me. If you pick eggs, egg whites, protein shake, or Greek yogurt, it doesn't really matter, but just make sure you pick one of them because you want to get your protein in. This is going to help you balance your blood sugar levels so that you don't have dips and spikes and dips and spikes, and then you're kind of like a feather in the wind. You go in different directions, whatever way your mood swings go. And what happens when we have really big mood swings? We want to crave more food. So we need to front load our protein early. Let's say now it's dinner time. You have a bunch of food in front of you. You have samosa, you have butter chicken, you have, I don't know, gulab jamun. Before you start eating gulab jamun and sweets, have your meal first. If it's butter chicken, have the butter chicken. Get full off of as much protein and regular food as you can before you switch into the straight calorie dense sweets. If I were you, before you even get to dinner, I would do like steel cut oats and a scoop of protein powder. Get yourself some fiber and just balance your blood sugar levels one more time. Keep you feeling a little full. So by the time dinner rolls around, all these temptations are in front of you. You're not spiraling at that point. You're in control. You're anchored in. This is very important. You're going to have a lot of different options. Pick your favorites and skip the rest. If I'm looking at a plate full of sweets, like I'm gonna eat gulab jamun. That's me. So if I see a bunch of barfi or this and that, I might say I love barfi too, but today I'm picking one only. It's gulab jamun. So don't waste your calories on all these different sweets like it's a buffet. Just keep the one you want, eat more of it, or have a full serving of it, and shut yourself off after. Throughout the day, I want you to stay hydrated and keep walking. Keep your movement up, right? You want to make sure that all these big meals you have, you're either walking, you can get a walking pad, you can go around your house a couple times, go around the block. It's all about just anchoring back into feeling kind of stable. But if you're not hydrated, you're gonna have hunger cravings because it's actually dehydration. So we don't want you to confuse your hormones, and it's just us as human beings, we can confuse things real quick. Remember, one thoughtful Diwali is not going to ruin your progress, but an unconscious one does. If you go into autopilot and you start eating and you don't even know what you ate, and now you can't even track your food, you don't even know where you're at, it's not the day itself, it's just you have lost your way, and it's very hard to find that kind of baseline again. You don't need to earn your food, you just have to respect it. Let's get into movement real quick. On these days, on these weekends, you're not chasing perfection, you're just chasing momentum. Keep yourself in momentum. Even on your busiest days, guys, a little movement is going to help you and your body just find its rhythm. Keep your mind in rhythm. That's all it is. Again, I always use the analogy of like swimming. You just want to keep your head above water. You don't want to start feeling like you're sinking and now you're going to start panicking. Keep your head above water. Micro movements like short walks, dancing, playing with kids. Like I'll keep my Apple Watch on and I'll just start dancing with my daughters. And I'm like, oh, I got 3,000 extra steps in. I feel great. They feel great. I feel great. If you want to do a quick workout, do it. Go to the gym, hit some machines, or at home, some body weight squats, some push-ups or lunges. Set a timer, 10 minutes. What can you get done in 10 minutes? The workout itself is not going to burn a bunch of magical extra calories, but you are going to feel amazing that you put 10 minutes toward yourself. And that feeling amazing translates into the self-control and the discipline again. You're just protecting your habits. Even if you can't train fully, moving daily keeps momentum alive. Remember, guys, one of my favorite quotes is discipline doesn't disappear on busy days. It just changes shape. That's all it is. You still have discipline today, but it's not an hour-long workout. It could be a 20-minute workout. Breaking the mindset of having that one meal and messing up the progress, that is very important. One big meal isn't going to erase weeks of effort. Your body runs on averages over time. If in the last month you've done a lot of amazing things, one day isn't going to destroy your average. Single meals don't do that. But this fat gain or body weight gain is going to come from consistent overeating that bleeds over from this weekend. Because then you start feeling like, okay, I'll go one more week before I dial it back in. But that's not the way you think. You just stop the bleeding and you just get right back on track. And think to yourself, even if the scale goes up, it's just water, sodium. It's not fat gain. But if you let the weight and the scale mess up your mind, you're going to start guilt tripping yourself into more spirals. And that's where the real damage comes from. The all or nothing mindset isn't it. My daughter's knocking on the door, 1.5-year-old. But back to this. Let me quick finish this. Get yourself back on track by your next meal. That's what's going to separate yourself from the chaos that could ensue. Okay, guys, I want you to remember this. A single spark doesn't burn the house down unless you pour guilt, which is the fire, the gasoline. Don't pour guilt on this spark. If you need some healthier snacks, vanilla Greek yogurt parfaits, you can add in a chocolate in there. You can add in a crumpled up protein bar. Protein chocolate bars like grenade bars, feed bars, barbell bars. You can find them at like Supplement King, at Superstore, Walmart. You can order them off Amazon. Keep them on you because when I have that chocolate, I'm surrounded by sweets this weekend. I got the chocolate, that urge everywhere. At least I'll get some protein chocolate bars, 2 in 1. Another one, sweet tooth hack. If you want gulab jamun, you want sweets, have one and then sip on a protein shake after. You're balancing things out. This is a balancing act. That's all it is. Healthy and fit people, they don't go too extreme. They're just able to be consistent and balance things out. Again, keeping your head above water. This is also going to help you balance your cravings and your blood sugar spikes. Now, if you crave salty things, air pop popcorn, just popcorn in the microwave, 0-calorie spray on it after it's done, some pink Himalayan salt, mix it up. Perfect. It tastes like full fat popcorn, but with 0-calorie spray. Or you can get Greek yogurt dips, and you can get like veggie sticks, baked pita chips, or with chips, but only one serving. So look at the back of the bagel. Let's say one serving is 25 chips, X amount of calories. Just eat 25 chips or around there. At least don't just mindlessly eat. Know what a one serving looks like. And snacking doesn't make you weak, but being unprepared does. So to bring this all together, guys, you built these habits for real life, not perfect conditions. This Diwali weekend, don't aim for perfection, aim for awareness up here. Enjoy your food, keep it moving, and come back stronger after the celebration is done. Your goal isn't to avoid the storm, it's to learn how to dance through it. Enjoy the weekend.